Hi everybody, it's Regina here, and today is kombucha time. This is it. This is what I love to do: is making and flavoring kombucha. I want to have a quick look at this one here. So this is my main ingredients. Kombucha is hibiscus tea, and this is the mummy. This is the basic and the plain kombucha in here, and this is I've lost my tag. This is puer tea, black tea kombucha, and oh, gorgeously, how beautiful! This is actually new. I started this one more or less 6 months old, and this one is more or less since 2021 of January, 22, 23, two and a half, more or less 2.5 years old. So, kombucha. What is kombucha? So, kombucha is a is created by this. The tea is basically you started with black tea and a little bit of sugar, and that is how you create this gorgeously look like alien forms of a jelly type alien look alike. That's so cute. So what is in there? This is the enzymes in here is called a lactate producing enzymes, and those at lactate that as producing consume all those sugars that what we eat, and then our body are being absorbed those healthy nutritions. So for me, I'm using kombucha for my regularity, so I can have my gut health, so that I don't have build up indigestions, I don't build up gas, and I don't get constipated. So I this is very helpful for me in many ways, not just for my health gut, it's also improve the absorptions of the food that I eat. And ever since I have this kombucha going, I did notice a significant difference of my regularity, and also a significant difference on the improvement of my skin. Although my skin is still dry, especially my hair, I have problem with my hair. I don't. It's probably also part of my hereditary that my brother have hair loss, and that is on my age thing. Also, I'm noticing that I'm having a hair loss, even though I'm not in a stressful environment anymore. It's, believe me, it's even worse when I was working, when I was very stressed. When I wake up, I can see my hair all over the floor. When I have shower, I can unplug my drain because my hair is just blocking the water. And now I still have a little bit of hair loss, but it's not as bad as it used to. So what I'm sharing to you is my personal experience. I am no expert, or I am no health professionals and stuff, but I am doing the things that I think is working for me. So kombucha is it has a healthy enzyme on it, and it's had lactate producing enzymes that will help you digest what you eat and help you with your health gut. And they said also that it also boosts an immune system. I think in a way it boosts an immune system, because if you are getting the nutritions of the food that you eat, your body will be healthy, and it's your way of also being able to boost your immune system if your body is healthy, because they are getting the nutritions of the food that you eat. So we're gonna show you how to flavor this, and this time I have infused some of this pina colada mixture, which has pineapple, coconut, dried rose hips, dried apple, a little bit of orange in there. Those beautiful, of course, the pineapple tidbits. That is really flavoring this one. And I did put about more than 2 tablespoons of sugar in each containers. And then we're going to feed and replace the juice that we're gonna use from this mother, which is the black tea. You can see they're having so bubbles there right now, because it is so hot in my place right now that they are fermenting. They're fermenting real fast. So in fermentation, they the bugs loves it warm, and they are alive and active. So it's hot now. It's summer season, so you can see how active they are. So I infused this one yesterday, and it's already seeing all the fermentation happening in there. And also I have these are hibiscus tea, and I love hibiscus tea because it has a good effect, as according to my research, that it lowers your blood pressure. and it keeps me warm, as calm and stress free, having lower blood pressure on it. So this is the hibiscus tea, and we're gonna replace whatever you use on this one. So today our flavoring is pineapple juice. So I did make some pineapple juice from real pineapple that I juice and pureed, and then I just strained the juice to get that really good. And so this set. So we're gonna put them together, and I will start with my pineapple. Usually, I will put equal amount of flavoring in here or water. Oh dear, I know I don't know. I don't know. There you are. This tool is very important. Uh, so that is in there. So we're gonna mix up some of our ingredients. And the pina colada mixtures here. This one has ginger on it also, so it will give us those ginger beer effect, those frizzy effects, and a lot of that's the ginger. The ginger can make it like beer. It will give you a lot of bubbles, a lot of breeze. It's So there are also dried ginger that I use in here, but you can also use fresh, of course, but fresh is so expensive. So I go for dried ginger because for me, dried ginger is affordable and a little bit cheaper. So, um, so if you're someone out there who likes to do fermentation, you know what I mean with ginger. You can use ginger to make ginger beer, and the ginger beer has the same purpose. It's also for also digestive for your digestive health, and also help you with your regularity. And also the good thing is for inflammation, because the ginger has that enzymes that will help you to decrease your inflammation. So if you are someone who have a pain all the time, so add ginger on your kombucha, because that will make the taste better and bubbly and carbonated, and at the same time will help you to deal with your pain and stuff. So now we got take this one off. So just that. And then we also gonna add half of this black tea that we made. Just half of that. We're gonna save the half, because this half is we want to feed we want to replace the juice that we're gonna use, and also half of the hibiscus tea. So in each jar, I did use 2 tablespoons of sugar, or you can also use more if you want it a bit sweeter. But I find that 2 tablespoons of sugar is just a perfect combination for me. So this one is it. I can do it this way by itself, but I'm gonna add a little bit water as well, because that it's not too it will not be too concentrated. So that's how I kind of mix it. I kind of just give it almost like equal amount of my mixtures, and that will give me the excellent or the perfect taste that I want to achieve. And so that's it. That's basically our mixture of our pina colada kombucha. And then now it's just basically is putting them in the jar. And after putting them in the jar, we're gonna seal it, close it, seal it. So I always kind of use 1 scoop of this for the juice. Make sure it's clean. That's that. Make sure it's clean, because I don't have that. There's 1 scoop of this hibiscus tea. And once in a while, I'll also put some black pu'er tea on here, because it's the black pu'er tea that's actually the food of the kombucha itself. So it's the black pu'er tea that really makes them healthy and strong. So, oh wow, I love the color. This color looks like so purpley. Look at those purple colors there. So that's done. And so we are going to just fill up all the jars that we're making. Wow, it's just so purpley color. So beautiful. The color is just So we have made almost 2, 4, 6, 8 bottles of kombucha juice in here. And what we're going to do is we're just going to put this one in this container. And because it's summer, it's hot weather, I think we're going to put this in a dark place where there is free air movement. it may probably ready for me in 3 to 5 days because it's warm season. So in 3 to 5 days, the enzymes will energize and get back to its health. And it's once you will see, once you shake them up a bit, you will see all the bubbles that's coming up from bottom that all gonna go up itself to the top. And also, if you kind of bark it, which is a little bit, if you open it a little bit, that's what they call, if you bark it, you just basically, if you release the air, the carbon buildup from the bottom, they call it bark it. If you slightly open that one up and the carbon oxide came out, and you will see all the bubbles that's coming up to the top, that is means that kombucha is ready for consumption. And then I will put that in the refrigerator to let it cool down for 24 hours, and that is my healthy natural homemade drinks. It's full of probiotics, and it's full of good healthy bacteria in it. So that's it over there. And so we have saved some of these tidbits earlier, and I will show you why we have saved some of it. It's because, look, our kombucha juices had went down the bottle there, so we want to replace that one so that the kombucha mommy will have something to eat. So we're gonna put those leftover juice in there to replace that. And then that will be that has sugar on it, about 2 tablespoons of sugar on this one bottle here, so that they can have some food to eat. So this one is the kombucha mami. That will be good for another. I'm gonna need to replace this, but for now I will cover it. That are good for another 7 to 10 days. But I will have to check that again in 5 days because now it's warm. So the kombucha may be actively eating sugar, and they may produce more faster than in winter time. So I may have to feed them again in about 5 days instead of 7 or 10 days. It's about in winter time. I can feed them in about 7 to 10 days. But now it's warm weather. I may have to feed them more frequently in about 5 days to 7 days, maybe. Yeah. So this is it here, and we're gonna also this look how bubbly is that, eh? You can see all the fermentation in the bottle is happening there right now. So those are fermenting, so you can see that. So these are the black pu'er tea, and so that's it. So that's basically how we feed the kombuchas. So that is how we keep them alive. And I am their mommy, and they are taking care of, and the kombucha is taking care of my health. And so that's it. So thank you, and hope you can try making a kombucha. If you know someone that is practicing kombucha, they will be glad to share with you about the Mami Scoby, because I'm pretty sure they have some extras and they don't want too many of it. Just like me, if I do have once in a while, I thin down my my kombuchas, the scobies, and I mix it with my compost, the scobies in here. All you have to do is to just dry it first and then grind it and mix it with the compost. Even the plants loves the kombuchas. Okay.